Steve. Morning, everybody. As you may have noticed, we're a couple of blokes in suits. And generally, we're not against blokes in suits being mayors, are we? But we would actually like something different as well. Somebody else who might come in and mix it up a bit. Somebody who's a real people person. Somebody who's a real fighter. And Jessie's got all of those qualities. Somebody who's going to fight for the north, for the northeast. That's why we're here, Steve, isn't it? In an act of northern solidarity. We're fully behind Jessie's campaign, and we're really, really pleased to be here at the launch of it today. Steve was talking about devolution. We think in the last couple of years, together, working with our other colleagues, Jamie and Dan, we've got the voice of the North up there. It's louder than it's ever been before, probably in any of our lifetimes that any of us can remember. People are talking about the North nationally, and we think what we've been doing the last couple of years has helped with that. We have stood up to the government in terms of the railways and the lack of investment in our railways, the poor state of public transport, the lack of bus services. You know, we've tried to get these issues on the agenda, and we think they are now on the agenda. And we've had a lot of promises out of the government. And this is the thing I would say to all of the people, the residents of Hartlepool, across the north more generally, when they're coming to vote in May, you've got to think now, who is going to hold this government to account for the promises that they've made to the north to get votes off people in the north? Who's going to hold them to account? You know, are you better having a fighter as a mayor here, or somebody who's just going to do what the government says? My message to people today is elect a fighter. The North needs fighters right now. That's what Steve and I do in Greater Manchester and Liverpool City region. You know, we come together to fight for our region, the North West, and we want Jessie to join that team, and we want to work with her to get what we deserve from this government. People in the north of England have been treated as second-class citizens for far too long. Why does it cost £4 for a single bus ticket in Greater Manchester, but £1.50 in London? Why can't you get a train that gets you to work on time in Greater Manchester when you've got a choice of trains or tubes or whatever in London? We're not going to put up with this anymore, but the only way we'll get what the government has been kind of claiming it's going to deliver is if you've got people who are going to hold them to account day in, day out. And that is what we will do.